Whew. So I gotta tell you all, this is my second time doing this video. Something happened with my mic. I think the battery died and slowly my sound just fell off at the end of the video. Nonetheless, I started the morning off on a good note, so I didn't even stress that happening. There's always little things flying around. I think it's a good sign. There's good energy around. Well, anyways, seeking validation from others. Something interesting about human beings that I am growing to understand more through my adulthood. You can never please humans. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. One day they love you, the next day they don't. I don't know what happens. I don't know how they change, where the change of heart comes from, but it is what it is with human beings. And they can ultimately make you feel like, I like to use analogies. I'm going to use this analogy right here. They kind of make you feel like that dancer that's been working at the exotic club for the last 20 years. And when they see you across from, like, oh, there she go, man. I don't want her putting her little wrinkled body on me. Every time I come in here, she's in here. But before they loved you, they've seen you so much that they're tired of seeing you. And ultimately, that's just part of the human psychology. And what I'm getting at is, if you're doing things in life seeking validation from others, you're going to fail. Because life and whatever journeys you decide to go on should not be because you feel like you're going to get likes, you're going to get views, other people are going to like it, people are going to praise you for it, because you're going to fail. You're not going to continue to do it, because if it doesn't work the way that you want it to, you're going to stop doing it. You're going to quit. Most of us start with something one day and the next day we quit. That's because we didn't get the validation that we were seeking for it. When you decide you want to do something, you have to look deep down inside and first realize the purpose of doing it. The biggest purpose actually has to be because it makes you feel a certain way inside. It makes you feel nice and warm inside. And you wake up in the morning and you want to do it. When we wake up in the morning for work, we don't necessarily want to be there. But we know we need the finances so we can pay our bills and keep a roof over our head and a car to drive and all this other stuff we don't really get to enjoy because we're too busy working to pay for it. So when you decide you want to go out and have these extracurricular activities, maybe you want to start a video like the video I'm doing right here, or you want to do arts and crafts, or whatever it is, if you're doing it to seek validation, don't. I'm going to tell you right now, don't do it. Because you're going to quit and you're going to fail. Now, if you're doing it because deep down in your heart, you're like, man, I feel it's going to be purposeful. It's going to make me feel so good in the morning. And I'm going to wake up every morning excited to do it. I'm not even going to need an alarm to wake up. Then you go for it 110%. We all need things like that in our lives, believe it or not. You can't just be the kind of person that, you go to school, after you graduate, you get this job, you work this job till you're about 60 and you just retire. That is not who we are as people. We need things that makes us feel fulfilled inside, that makes us feel good inside, that helps us grow personally and emotionally. We're all artists at heart. So we have to find little things that we can start creating and building on. And you could stand back and be like, man, I did that. And you're proud of it. If it's other people appreciate it, great. But at the end of the day, you have to be proud of it. And if you're proud of it, other people will appreciate it. But if you're doing it for likes and a pat on the back, you're doing it to appease other people. You're doing it to make them feel good. And you might just be an empty shell inside, just a circus clown. You got your face painted happy, but deep down inside you're sad and crying. A shell of a person. Because you're doing all this just to entertain others. I have friends actually hit me up all the time. The ones with the ideas. Man, Tony, dude, you gotta get on these skits, man. And I'm like, for what? That's not what I do. And nothing against the skit guys, because some of them are really brilliant, and I can tell through their work that there's a purpose behind it, and they really enjoy doing it. Me, that's personally not my lane. I understand them and I appreciate what they do because they bring laughter to me at 3 in the morning when I'm up at night. But for me to go out and just, oh, I'm gonna do skits, that's not, it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't make me feel good inside. I don't feel fulfilled. It doesn't help me grow as a human being. It's just me trying to get likes, virtual likes. I need to like myself first before I want anyone else to like me. And I have to do things that make me like myself more, that gives me more self-importance. And you have to do the same. You have to do things that gives you more self-importance. You dragging out of bed in the morning to go to work and all that, nothing's wrong with going to work. I have to go to work every day. But my extracurricular activities have to be things that make me feel good. Then I'm going to decide to share it with you all. If it doesn't make me feel good, there's no point in doing it. That's what I want. That's the message I want to leave you all with today. Do it because it feels good inside to you. Do it because you feel purposeful during the day. Do it because it's going to make you fix your hair in the morning, brush your teeth, wash your ass, and you feel good about it. Do it for you. I'm out of here. Somebody just came out the bedroom. I think they're awake now.